So Season of the Haunted is finally here, and today I'm going to be showcasing the new solar ornaments. These ornaments can be purchased for 1,500 silver each, and if you don't want to spend money on these sets, then you can wait until each individual piece is sold for bright dust. Now in this video I'll be showing you a variety of different shaders on these sets as well as some fashion I made with them. So if you do find this video useful, then please drop a like and consider subscribing for more Destiny fashion. And with all out the way, it's time we get straight into the shaders. So the first shader I'm showing is one of the most requested, and that is Amethyst Veil. This looks really nice on the Titan and Warlock set, but for the Hunter it does shader a blue on those boots. And with some shaders like this one, the right side of the Hunter arms will shade a lighter colour. Now there are some other shaders that look better for a dark look, like here we have Abyssinian Gold. This looks much better than Amethyst Veil for the Hunter set, but the best dark shader in my opinion is Skeletal. This has the best consistent dark look throughout the whole set, and you do get these nice orange accent colours. Now for any of you which like lighter sets, here is Bitter Pearl. There is also the Season of the Chosen Vanguard shader War Weary. This adds some orange to the plating, which blends really well with the flames. Now here is another popular shader, Jacarina, on these sets. Again, I do find this to look best on the Titan and Warlock set, as the Hunter set can be quite weird with shaders. Now I'm going to be going over some of my favourite red shaders on these sets, starting off with Midnight Smith. This looks great across all the sets, and another shade I quite like is Carminica. This adds a darker and rougher red to the plating, and I think it better suits the glows. Now here is another forward shader called New Age Black Armory. This one is better if you don't want the red to stand out so much, and a similar shader to this is Carbon Blood. Unfortunately though, on the Warlock gloves and the Hunter arms and boots it does shade a lighter colour. Now one of my favourite reds on the Titan set is Horizon's Blush. This looks great on plated pieces and gives them a worn down look. And then the final red shader I want to show you all is the new Rage shader Echoed Anger. This one looks fantastic across all the sets, and I'd highly recommend this one as it is really easy to use. Now moving away from the red shaders, here is Queen's Colours, which is from the Throne World. This adds a nice lighter blue look to contrast the flames. And again, the Titan and Warlock set are the main highlights with the shader. Then next we have some of the Callus shaders, starting with Callus's Treasured. Really nice if you want a proper gold look. And if you want a lighter look with some subtle golds, then here is Callus's selected as well. Pretty much all the Callus and Menagerie shaders look really nice, like you could see with Callus's Elite and also Gold Leaf. Now there is another gold shader that also looks great on these, and is Omnichronia. Again, another really easy shader to use, and if you don't have this, you can purchase it from the Eververse archive. Then next we have the shader in Silvered Snare from the Flawless Grasp of Avarice dungeon. In my opinion, it's the best silver shader in the game, and on these sets it looks fantastic. And another shader I quite like for a steel look is the Guardian Game shader Pole Position. The reason why I wouldn't recommend Photo Finish is because it looks really bad on the cloth. Now surprisingly, I found Burnished Street to look amazing across all the sets. Then there's also Dream and Spectrum, which I know a lot of you really like to use. And then the final shader I want to show is a new season shader called Tide Smoke. This will be available in week 3, and as you can see it looks really clean across all the sets. Don't forget to subscribe, as I will be doing a shader showcase when this comes out. And yeah, they're pretty much all of the shaders. Let me know which one is your favourite in the comments below, and now I'm going to be showing you all some fashion with the Hunter set. So here's a Hunter set I made using the new solar ornaments for the helmet and arms. I would highly recommend picking up the helm ornament, as it has a really clean look and it shaders very well, and I could definitely see this working well in a hoodless set. Now for the arms ornaments, this really just depends on what shaders you're using. As I showed in the shader segment, both arms can shader quite differently. The reason why this set works so well is because it's based off the Iron Banner, hence the shader and the flames on the arms. You could definitely try and pair this with the Iron Forerunner vest, although the glow will only appear during the Iron Banner event. And if you need an alternative shader for this set, then I'd highly recommend it Silvered Snare, which is from a flawless completion of the Grasp of Avarice dungeon. With this shader you could switch out the helmet for the Knucklehead Radar and the chestplate and cloak for the Intrepid Discovery, creating a gunslinger set. Now there were also some sets from my Discord that I felt were worth showing in this video. This first one is from Fancy Pants Oryx and used the new solar ornaments for the helmet and chest. Really good use of the shader Scattergold, blending it all nicely with the Arthas Embrace. Then next we have a set from Yahids that used the new arms and cloak ornaments. Really like the use of the new Crucible shader, giving the pieces a molten look. Then here we have a set from Nectar, and they also use the Bombardier's exotic. What I really like about this set is the use of the Mantle of Aphrodite. Cloaks that cast the shadow over the helmet are really good with this ornament, as it allows the glows to stand out. Then we have this very clean white and red look from Techno Viking, and they use the new ornament on the arms and boots. And you can see that the the Nemean Craze blends pretty well with these ornaments. And then this final set is from Real Fake, and they use the new Celestial ornament. Really good use of these new boots, as the holstered golden gun matches really well with the exotic. And yeah, they are pretty much all of the sets. Let me know what you all think of these ornaments in the comments below, and now it's time I show you all some fashion with the Titan set. So here's the first set I made for the Titan, and I must say I really do like this new helmet. The pattern flows really well with the chest piece, which is from the Solstice 2021 event. I only recommend the Majestic version though, as the solar glow is a bit different. Now the other solar ornament I used in this set with the gauntlets, I paired the flame on the arms with the new Path of Burned Steps ornament, which by the way will be available at some point for Bright Dust. And then for the final piece, which is the mark, I used the Mark of the Fallen Star, as it does have similar patterns like the chest plate. Overall I think it looks great with the shade of Skelegold, as the darker look allows the glows to stand out even more. Now I know a lot of you may not have this, so I would instead recommend Golden Trace. And another one I quite like is Omnicronia from the Victor Over the Vault bundle. Now I'm going to be showing you all some Titan sets from my Discord, starting off with Fancy Pants Oryx. Now just like my first set, they also use Skelegold, but instead paired it with the Low Release Splendor exotic. The chestplate looks really good on a female Titan, but I also want to show how it looks on the male. On the right I have the exact same set, and with the Low Release you can see it does look a bit awkward. This is the only piece of the set that I don't really like and wouldn't recommend for the male Titan. Now anyway, here is another set from Conditional Buns. They actually went and based this set off Sauron. Fantastic use of the Trace of the Throne ornament, and I like how you blended all the pieces together with the Tusked Allegiance plate. Then here we have another really interesting set from Brump that used the new No Backup Plans ornament. If you didn't know, the Rocky Glows are actually based off the subclass you're using, so the Radiant Breaker helm is a fantastic piece to pair with those arms. And you can see the reason why they use Tangled Bronze in this set is to give the pieces a burnt rocky look. And then I have two more Discord sets I'd like to show you all. The first one is from Beefimus Prime and used the Symphoseps ornament with the new helmet and boots. Just like my first set, they also paired it with the Sunstead plate and the Fallen Star mark. It all flows really well in this set with the Hake colours. And then the second and final one is from Baggy Builds. They used the Ashen Wake. Really difficult exotic to use in fashion, but it flows really well in this set because of the chest plate. The new solar boots really help balance out the plating, and the shaping matches very well with the chest plate. Fantastic job to everyone on all of their Titan sets. Overall I'd say this is probably my favourite set of all three of the classes, and I've actually found a use for some of these pieces in some of my existing sets. Some of you may know my Molten Titan build, and I actually went and switched out the arms and boots for this new ornament. The flames as well as the shaping of the plating matches very well with the Hallowfire heart, so if any of you were looking for a Hallowfire set, then I hope this one helps. But anyways, I would love to know what you all think of these ornaments in the comments below, and now it's time I show you all some fashion with the Warlock set. So this is the set I made using the new solar ornaments for the helmet and boots. I paired it with the Phoenix Fall ornament, as the exotic is quite useful, and to me it's one of the best looking robes in the game. Now for the gloves, I decided to use the Solstice 2020 ornament, as the glows match pretty well with the flames, and then to match the whole Phoenix theme I used the Contender Bonds with Callus' Preferred. This actually created a really unique shine and blended well with the gold of Iron Mossbone. Now there was a set from my Discord that also used the Phoenix Fall with some of the new solar ornaments, and this was from Brump. I love the use of Tangled Bronze in this set, giving the pieces a scorched look and allowing the glows to stand out even more. Now there were also some other great sets from my Discord, like this one from Fancy Pants Oryx. Now the exotic they're using is the Necrotic Grip with Chimera's Sting. This is a great ornament as it removes the green glows and allows it to pair better with the solar robes. Then we have two more sets. The first one is from Broadsword and used the shader House of Mayron, and the second one is from Krypz, and they use the Sunbraces exotic with the new solar ornaments for the boots and bond. With the shader Omnicronia, it creates a really nice gold on the plated pieces to match with the solar glows, and I especially like the use of the Resonant Fury cowl, as the spiky look does remind me of the sun. But anyways, that pretty much wraps up the solar ornament showcase. Compared to the previous sets we got for Void 3.0, I definitely think this is an improvement, and I'd say it's worth picking up both the Titan and Warlock sets. As for the Hunter set, I feel the main highlights are the helmet and the boots. The other pieces already depend on what type of set you're going to make, as they can be quite restrictive. Now if you don't want to purchase these for silver, then I will leave a pinned comment as well as some images on screen to let you know when you can pick up each piece for Bright Dust. And also don't forget to subscribe so that you don't miss out on my upcoming exotic ornament videos and seasonal set showcase. Thank you all so much for watching, and an extra thank you to all my YouTube members for the amazing support. support. Stay safe, and I'll see you all in the next video.